The smart man. The Prophet ﷺ said, who is the smartest amongst people when he was asked?
And that conclusion, I sat there with this hadith because I was like, this is the key right here. What does this mean? And at the end of my journey with taqwa and sabr, I reached death. At the end of my journey is obviously continuing, but in the journey of trying to figure out what is the key to life, I found it to be the remembrance of death.
Look, subhanAllah, the human nature, he hates to go from what he has made, built, to what he has destroyed. Nobody wants to go from the beautiful house you've built to a grave. Because if you haven't built your hereafter, what are you going to? We've all built the world. Everyone's got their little thing going in the world, right? You're alive. Every day you're working towards something. But if you're not working towards your hereafter, you're going to nothing. The smart man, the Prophet ﷺ said, who is the smartest amongst people when he was asked? He said, the smartest are the one who thinks of death and prepares for it. Because not many people think of death when you go out to the real world out there. Because everyone's too concerned and consumed by what's around them. But when you're a person who's pondering about death all the time, and as the Prophet ﷺ said, أَكْثِرُ مِنْ هَدِمِ لَذَاتِ, remember a lot that destroy our pleasure. Because death truly destroys pleasure. Because Allah SWT says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Mulk, خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ. Allah says, I created death first. Then I created life. لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا, to see who of you does the best of deeds. Because I always ponder about this verse that to do the best, best is so much different to most, right? Most we'd lose. People with a lot of money, you know, your guys up in the UAE and Saudi have so much money they could buy deeds, right? If it was about the most. But quality comes from the heart, comes from true iman, it comes from yaqeen, knowing you are going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.